Hello and welcome to the channel. President Buhari has reiterated his earlier stance that once he leaves office, he's heading straight to Niger Republic as he believes the people there will better protect him if something sinister were to happen. Amazing stuff coming from a Nigeria president who feels he will be better protected by outsiders rather than his own. But I'm sorry, sir. If you had built a better security network, which, by the way, is the main thing of being a leader, you wouldn't feel that way. So I guess that's like implying you failed already. But anyways, let's get details. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you. After May 29, Niger Republic will defend me if Buhari. President Muhammadu Buhari said yesterday the people of Niger Republic will defend him if anyone moved against him after leaving office. He also said he deliberately shut the nation's land borders to force Nigerians to patronize goods made in the country. The president's declaration, however, drew the ire of the Pan-Yoruba Socio-Political Organization, Afenifere and Middle Belt Forum (MBF), which described his stance as non-committal to Nigeria and that Nigerians will not miss him when he exits office. But Buhari, who spoke extempore at the commissioning of the new corporate headquarters of the Nigeria Customs Service (NCS) in Abuja, said he was speaking his mind, reiterating his earlier decision to be far away from Abuja at the end of his administration. He said, "That is why when I became the president, my first visit was to Niger, Chad, and Cameroon because, based on personal and national issues, the neighborhood is very important. If you don't secure the confidence and cooperation of your neighbors, you are in trouble. Your children and grandchildren will be in trouble. So it is very good that I established a relationship with my neighbors. I said these few things about my personal belief because I have only 6 more days to go, and I try to plan to be as far away from Abuja as possible. Thank goodness I come from an area which is far away from Abuja. I said if anybody forces me, I have a good relationship with my neighbors. Niger people will defend me." The president said he closed the country's land borders to encourage Nigerians to produce food for their consumption, adding that though the move was initially criticized, Nigerians eventually appreciated it. While noting that the nation's vast borders, he said only God could secure the nation from the activities of criminals. He said, "Please note that from Lake Chad to Benin is more than 1,600 kilometers. Only God can effectively guard that border. So you need a person who will have the energy and the competence to effectively supervise it. I deliberately closed the borders because knowing Nigerians, they order rice and give some Niger address and then they bring the rice here. We have our potential. We thank God Nigeria is so blessed with people. We have land and we have the weather. How many nations are so lucky like Nigeria in the world? Very few nations are as lucky as we are. We thank God for that. So closing that 1,600-kilometer border from Lake Chad to Benin, Nigerians insist they have to help their neighbor and other people. They should hate foreign rice. I said you eat what you grow, or grow what you eat, or you die. I think I am trying to make my point. Later, Nigerians will appreciate it because it provides more jobs. People go back to agriculture. We have the land, and they will produce what we eat. And for people who think that our neighbors are going to lose, let's continue to be with our neighbors. Those who are producing excess rice, let them eat their rice or go and sell it elsewhere." Buhari said he appointed Hamid Ali as Comptroller General of the Nigeria Customs Service (NCS) because of his experience and competence, adding that the late Sani Abacha, a former military head of state, gave Ali problematic tasks to accomplish. He said, "As for Hamid Ali, I asked him to be in charge of customs. No matter what people say about the late Sani Abacha, may his soul rest in peace. I knew him very well when somehow he became president of this country, head of state. The biggest problematic area was around Kaduna. He picked Colonel Hamid Ali and dumped the problems on him. My decision for Hamid Ali to come to customs was a deliberate one. I brought Colonel Hamid Ali to ensure that I have peace of mind. The 100% increase in the remuneration for officers and men of the service decisively made them less susceptible to corruption. The president also said he appointed only ladies as ministers of finance because of the cultural belief as people would feel too big to go to them for favors. According to him, I made sure I gave the Ministry of Finance to ladies because of the cultural behaviors of Nigerians. Once ladies are in charge, people feel too big to go to them. So I am sure things will not be the same in the Ministry of Finance where people go and start lobbying for contracts to be paid. So they will feel too big to go to a lady. Therefore, I make sure a lady is in charge. That gave me a lot of peace. The president went very personal when he disclosed that he had to move to Kaduna after his incarceration for the health and education of his children. We moved to Kaduna for the education and health of my family. These children had sickle cell anemia. I lost my first two children, a girl and Musa, my first son. I lost them. We did not know about it technically, although we were vulnerable to it in Africa generally. So I had to move to Kaduna for the education and health care of my children. Subscribe, like, share, comment, and please turn the notification bell on. Thank you. Reacting to Buhari's statement yesterday, the Pan-Yoruba Socio-Political Organization Afenifere described Buhari's remarks as a sad commentary on his administration, noting that Nigerians would not miss him when he exits office. Afenifere's General Secretary Chief Shola Ebiseni said, as I said in a recent interview, the only thing Nigerians are expecting from Buhari is his exit, so all these dry comic banter are of no moment. Also reacting, the national president of the Middle Belt Forum, MBF, Dr. Bitrus Pogu, said, I recall that he had some time ago said if Nigerians disturb him after leaving office, he would relocate to Niger Republic. This latest statement means that he meant what he said before, that he would relocate if disturbed. It simply shows that he is not committed to the Nigerian state and his commitment lies elsewhere. And it is unfortunate that Nigerians elected such a president who presided over them for 8 years. So we have to think wisely next time in selecting who would lead us. That person's commitment has to be weighty. That's the news, guys. Thanks for listening. Until next time, bye.